All right.
I don't see it yet. Here we go.
We're back.
There it is. There it is. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Harry Hewlett. Dallas Songwriter Association's virtual global songwriter showcase. It's Saturday, November 6th, I believe it is, 2021. And we got a show here from 12 to 2 o'clock. We got 4 fantastic singer-songwriters lined up. Each one's got 30 minutes. And we're going to start off with our esteemed Dallas Songwriters Association's president for like 8 years or so, Michael Brandenberger. I'm going to give him the spotlight here. Michael, how you doing?
Hello, Facebook world. How you doing? And a shout out to UT fans. I'm a UT fan, so I've got to wear the colors and hope they win tonight, but maybe a long shot. But anyway, you got to support them, win or lose. So I hope there's some other Horn fans out there. All right, well, we'll get started here. I'll start with a song I wrote that's kind of I always like to talk about this because, you know, being songwriters, there's different ways to write songs, and one way is to use a song that you know the melody, and maybe a common melody or uncommon melody, but you use the melody to write words. And then you once you write the words, you change the melody. You might change the melody, the beat, the way it's structured, and come up with a new song. So I did this with this particular song. I won't name the song that I used, but if anybody knows what song it came from, I'll give them a shout out. So anyway, it's kind of fun. But we'll start off with this one. It's called My Dog's a Nuisance. My dog's a nuisance, a real nuisance. He's always barking at the moon. The neighbors hate me, they're always waking. Please come take this dog real soon. My dog is useless, I do mean clueless. Don't catch a frisbee at the park. And if he ever sees a burglar, it's the only time he won't bark. My dog is crazy and he's so lazy. He's always sleeping in some trash. I know he smells bad and needs a hot bath. If you take him now, I'll pay cash. My dog's a nuisance, a real nuisance. He's always barking at the moon. Neighbors hate me, they're always waking. Please come take my dog real soon. Please come take my dog real soon. Please come take my dog real soon. So there you have it.
Did you see your dog in the background?
No, I didn't.
Carol held the dog up. Was that Rusty? I think it was Rusty, wasn't it?
That was Rusty.
All right.
That wasn't my dog. I will say that wasn't my dog though. um, but I want to get on Facebook here and see if anybody could identify what song it was. What do you think?
Yeah.
Think anybody will know it? I know Harry knows it. Whoop! Need to turn that volume down. Well, nobody's come up with the name of the tune yet, so no shout outs. Anyway, let's go to another tune. Let's see, I got my list here. Can't remember what songs I'm going to be doing. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're going to get back into the jazzy love song category. Those are the kind of songs I like to do. And this one's called When Love Comes Back to You. It's a little bossa nova style. When love has got you down and feeling low, just take some time and forget it. There'll be another chance to feel the glow, and it will seem like you never left it. It's funny how some things work out the way they do. You're sad and sighing one day, and then you're finding someone new. Love is a mystery solved by only two, but it's so sweet and one of life's treats. Yes, it's so nice, you'll never think twice when love comes back to you. It's funny how some things work out the way they do. You're sad and sighing one day, and then you're finding someone new. Love is a mystery solved by only two, but it's so sweet and one of life's treats. Yes, it's so nice, you'll never think twice when love comes back to you. There we go.
Now, Michael, you were Songwriter of the Year one year, and you remember the song you won with that year?
Well, that's correct. That was a song called "A Time for Love."
Can you remember that one?
Well, I'll give it a try.
All right.
Thank you for remembering. Let's see if I remember it. It goes something like this. When dark clouds arrive, I look into your eyes and see nothing but clear blue skies. Beautiful days are nothing new. They always start and end with you. My sky becomes clear the moment you are near. Every cloud seems to blow away. The fog disappears when you say, come close to me, dear. It's a time for love. It may be stormy weather when we get together, but it's just another chance for some rainy day romance. Whether or not you know it's true, when you're around the sun is you. With clouds up above, it's a time for love. With clouds up above, it's a time for love. It may be stormy weather when we get together, but it's just another chance for some rainy day romance. Whether or not you know it's true, when you're around the sun is you. With clouds up above, it's a time for love. Time for love. Time for love.
Beautiful.
There you have it.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's go back into the bluesy kind of thing. I like to write some bluesy kind of things as well. There's a song called "Worth Every Penny," so you can imagine what that's about. You got the style and groove, you got all the moves, you got the flash and dash, and you're spending all my cash. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny. Your legs are long and lean, and your stocking's got that seam. Your lips are oh so sweet, and they make quite a treat. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny. You know you really knock me out. You always look so fine. When I'm with you, there's never a doubt. We'll be together till my last dime. You got a wiggle when you walk, and a giggle when you talk. You got an eye for glamour, but your love is the hammer. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny. You know you really knock me out. You always look so fine. When I'm with you, there's never a doubt. We'll be together till my last dime. You got a wiggle when you walk, and a giggle when you talk. You got an eye for glamour, but your love is the hammer. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny. It's gonna cost me plenty, but you're worth every penny.
Michael, you're from San Antonio, right? Originally.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, was there much of a recording industry there? You know, didn't some of the big guys record down there for a while?
Well, I don't know how much of a recording industry it was. I mean, there were some cool guys from San Antonio. Doug Solomon was probably the most famous guy. He started off, and his original band was called Doug Solomon the Pharaohs, and they had a local hit down there that's pretty popular.
Jimmy Rogers.
Dog again.
Jimmy Rogers lived down there when he was living down there when he died, wasn't he? Didn't he?
Who? Kenny Rogers?
Jimmy Rogers, the original Jimmy Rogers.
Oh, Jimmy Rogers. Well, that's a good
singing
question.
brakeman.
Yeah, but I never heard that. But
that's where he lived when I think he had tuberculosis or something, and he moved down there.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. But Doug Solomon was the good one, and then he became the Sir Douglas Quintet, and she's about a mover was his big tune with the Sir Douglas Quintet, and but I can't think of any other big guys that came out of San Antonio.
But there used to be a somebody down there was always requesting songs, demos and stuff to pitch. Anyway, I just decided
I missed out on it then.
I'll have to do some research on that. I think San Antonio at one time was kind of a little music center for some reason or other.
Well,
anyway, that's an aside. I didn't mean to get off the business there, but I knew I was thinking you're from San Antonio.
I love to talk about San Antonio.
Oh, it's a great town. And the Mexican food right there. I was down in Brownsville one time and went to a Mexican food restaurant across from Matamoros, and the maitre d' asked me how come there wasn't any Mexican food on the menu. And I said, where can I go to get good Mexican food down here? And he said, you got to go to San Antonio. What is that, 200 miles or something like that?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, if anybody wants to know a little secret, the best Tex-Mex restaurant in the world is in Austin, Texas, a place called El Patio.
El Patio.
On Guadalupe Street, not far from campus.
Oh, yeah, you went to UT. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Anyway, that's a great place.
Play us a song.
All righty. Well, let's see. Well, let's slow it down here. I got a little bluesy tune. Kind of a sad song. Make of it what you will. But, blues is the blues. One of these days, you'll find love's not blind. I know when you're playing with my mind. One of these days, my love will go. Fooling around is all you know. You'll be so sorry when I'm walking out that door. One of these days, you'll see what you need. I'll see you beg and watch you plead. One of these days, you'll see what you had and know how it feels to be so sad. You're breaking my heart 'cause you're treating me oh so bad. One of these days, you'll feel the pain, knowing you made me blow out the flame. One of these days, you'll lay down and cry, knowing you'll see me walk on by. But I'll get the last laugh when I tell you bye-bye. Woo! Sad tale.
Well, you got the crowd going.
Oh boy, they like it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How about we'll go back some jazzy stuff, because not everybody's feeling blue when you have the perfect one, right? It's called The Perfect One for Me. They say there's one for everyone. I hope that it was true. I never dreamed of perfection until I met you. Your smile, your face takes me to a place I've never ever been before. Your eyes, my size, I just can't disguise the need I feel to see you more. Everything about you is enticing. A chance to hold your hand is more than just a nice thing. Your laugh, your charms, and the way you fill my arms. Everyone who sees you will certainly agree to that you're a perfect lady and the perfect one for me. Your smile, your face takes me to a place I've never ever been before. Your eyes, my size, I just can't disguise the need I feel to see you more. Everything about you is enticing. Just the chance to hold your hand is more than just a nice thing. Your laugh, your charms, and the way you fill my arms. Everyone who sees you will certainly agree to that you're a perfect lady and the perfect one for me. There's always a perfect one. Yeah, a lot of imperfect ones. Good to have a perfect one, though. But when you have a perfect one, then you have the best. And so, here's a little tune I wrote for my the better half of my family, which is my lovely wife, Carol. It's called "You're the Best." My world is such a better place to be. Since you arrived, it's been so heavenly. You're the one when I'm thinking love, baby, baby. There we go. Baby, you're the best. It's no exaggeration or a cliche. You're amazing in a million ways. You're the one when I think of love. Baby, you're the best. Now it seems you're always in my dreams. I must confess, when I'm around you, I'm astounded that I found you. And the magic in your caress. I start off in the wrong key, but we'll finish it. Things may get hazy when we're old and gray, but there's one thing I will always say. You're the one when I think of love. Baby, you're the best. Baby, you're the best. Whew, that was rough. When you start off with the wrong key, it messes up the rest of the.
Oh, that'll do it every time.
That'll do it every
Still
time.
a great song, girl. A great song.
Yeah, you got to pay more attention to where I'm at, what I'm doing. Oh well, okay. We got time for one or two more, maybe.
Yeah,
one
you
more?
got about 4 minutes.
Time for one more.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more. All right. Well, I like to finish with this song because anytime I get to play and have fun and see folks and see what's going on out in the world, out in this Zoom world, it always makes my day. So this song's called "You Made My Day." The day was such an awful mess. It's in the right key too. Wondered why I gotten dressed. Lately things seem to be that way. Was wishing for a perfect day. I saw the smile I won't forget. My worries took flight. It was kismet. You heard my heart and knew what to say. Just like magic, you made my day. Your eyes arrived just in time. I was so low, but now I'm sublime. You heard my heart and knew what to say. Just like magic, you made my day. You were so understanding, knowing how it feels to be blue. Must be that better things are coming. Seeing you again means wishes come true. Your gentle touch changed my tune. If I could swing it, we'd fly to the moon. You heard my heart and knew what to say. Just like magic, you made my day. You heard my heart and knew what to say. Just like magic, you made my day. You were so understanding, knowing how it feels to be blue. Must be that better things are coming. Seeing you again means wishes come true. Your gentle touch changed my tune. If I could swing it, we'd fly to the moon. You heard my heart and knew what to say. Just like magic, you made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
Perfect.
All right.
Good job, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Love
And,
hearing all those love songs.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns. All right.
Hook 'em
Folks,
horns.
that's Michael Brandenberger, our esteemed president, and I want to thank him for coming and playing for us. And now we're going to move right along. We've got a real professional songwriter, entertainer, business entrepreneur, and just all right good fella and good musician. And
Boy, he keeps fishing for things to say nice about me. It's hard, I know.
Wayne Willingham, and he reads a lot of books too. You see all those books over his shoulder? He's read every one of those.
Virtually.
Virtually.
I've virtually read every one.
Virtually. Okay, what you going to play for us today, Wayne?
Well, let's do a song about a reunion.
All right.
Hi, everybody. This is a title song from my album called The Ring. Good to see you. Welcome home. I'm kinda surprised to see you alone. Guess that he's busy closing a deal, buying a town, keeping it real. Let's reminisce on what we miss, how it used to be. When I was young, you were home, we were you and me. Let's talk and talk about things like what true love really means. As I recall for you, it's just one thing. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? Where's that symbol of devotion that you share? Where's the ring? You couldn't lie to me, not even on a day. He's bought you beads and baubles for your hands, for your hair, but there's the thing. Where's the ring? They wondered how I won your heart away from all those boys. They wondered why I'd let you go, as if I had a choice. They wonder how I'd feel to see you walking like a queen. But I still see that girl in faded jeans. Where's the ring? Where's the ring? Where's your laughter? And what's happened to your smile? Where's the ring? Is true love not the fashion, or the style? If he can fly you off to Paris, he could walk you down the aisle. There's the thing. Where's the ring? If he can fly you off to Paris, he could walk you down the aisle. There's the thing. Where's the ring? There's the thing. Where's the ring?
Wayne, you're overdriving just a little bit with your vocal when you lean in on that mic.
Cool. There we go. Sounded fabulous here, but okay, I trimmed it back a bit. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. That's also, I pushed that one kind of hard. So, but at least it's not the guitar. Guitar is harder for me to fix. Anyway, good afternoon, universe. And how you doing, Harry?
Doing good. Great to hear you.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's I'm going to do something now that 11 people have heard. I've only played it once in a song circle with some friends, and as far as anybody else hearing it, and we're working on it for the new album, and so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to remember it. How's that? We all have regrets. That's basically what the song is, and the title tells you that because it's called Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. Smiling on the outside, dying on the inside. It's all I can take as my heart slowly breaks into shattered little pieces. Thought I was the right guy, didn't have to try. That there was a prayer where I was your man, but you had every reason to set yourself free. And it's so painful to me to see you look so happy with him. should have been a little smarter. I could have tried a little harder, and I would have been a better kind of man for you. Oh, I should have listened to the warning. I could have been in love this morning if I could have been a better kind of man for you. No, it's not the first time, gonna be the last time. I hardly knew what I was doing to you. I was thinking just to myself, and now the tables have turned. It's a lesson I've learned. I'll never let it happen again. Now I know that I should have been a little smarter. I could have tried a little harder, and I would have been a better kind of man for you. Oh, I should have listened to the warnings. I would have been in love this morning if I could have been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a little smarter. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, tried a little harder, and shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you.
Good. one.
Boy, it's it's an adventure when you. I think I've settled on the lyrics, but I mean, there's markups on my cheat sheet and everything. So
Well, you said 11 people had heard that song. Now I think 15 people have
there
heard
you
it.
go, boy. We're just
If
hitting
you
the
had
big
the
time.
4 that's listening on Facebook.
That's okay too. It's too bad I can't. Too bad Ace and I can't do a duet on here, and Ace could, could break out his mandolin. This
I would love to,
we
my
played
friend.
this together once when we were in the same room, Ace.
It was a joy indeed.
That was fun. She glides through the door of the dance hall Friday round 10. Takes off her coat, checks her makeup, greets all her friends. Gathers her courage, straightens her dress, waits for the song to begin. And she sways and she swirls and she offers her hand to the air. Laughs as she twirls, though you know that there's nobody there. Floats in his arms as she did way back then. She's more than remembering when she's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. 49 years every Friday they stroll through the door. All eyes upon them, they circled as one across the floor. Now the ghost of a partner still guides every move. graceful as ever before. And she sways and she swirls like the girl who was Belle the Ball. No need for a mirror to know who's the fairest of all. Floats in his arms as she did way back then. She's more than remembering when. She's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. She's not dancing alone anymore. She's dancing with him. Dancing with him. Dancing with him.
Man, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
They like that one.
That's one of Bobby's favorites. So I think he has excellent taste myself.
Good.
That's the only song I've ever done a co-write on. That I had most of it done, but I said, nah, I think we can make it better. And my friend John Terry and I finished it together. And it's a much better song for having him a part of it. He's a pretty good dude. Now, if we were live in a live situation, I would ask for a show of hands to say, how many of you are grew up in houses with brothers and sisters, siblings, if you will? And then I'd ask for a show of hands, how many of you, your parents didn't have a favorite child? And then only a few hands will usually go up. At which point I say, ladies and gentlemen, see those people right there? They were the favorites. I know this. It was when I was 13. My brother Rodney was born. And he was kind of like Raymond on Everybody Loves Raymond. But it's okay. Because he was my favorite too, you know, so. But I'll let the song tell the story. I finished this a month or so ago. And we decided we're putting this on the new album. The album will be out, by the way, we're going to release a couple singles in like January and February. Album comes out mid-March, roughly. And I need a place to throw a party, so somebody let me know if they have any suggestions for me. But my little brother, he always wore baseball shirts, and instead of having his name on the back, when your mom's a seamstress, you can get whatever you want back there. So his always had his nickname, Hot Rod. Though they never could admit it, he was Mom and Dad's favorite child. The rest of us, we all knew, and he may have been a little bit spoiled. We didn't mind. He was our favorite too, and we called him Hot Rod back when he was a kid. I called him Hot Rod, and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, will always be so much more to me. He didn't tell jokes, thought real life was funny enough. And his curveball bent a good foot when he had his best stuff. Was a champion golfer too, best athlete I ever knew.
and he anchored his band as only the best could do.
He's a great bass player.
I called him Hot Rod back when he was a kid. I called him Hot Rod and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, and he'll always be so much more to me. He'll always be. Now in high school, he lost one of his best friends. It shook him to the core, and he needed to understand why we live and where we go when we die. Is it worth it? Why do we try? And he looked for the answers. It led him to his faith, led him to his wife, led him to his son, led him to his life that he could be proud of. We were proud of Hot Rod. Oh, came home from work one day just a little too tired. Doctors ran their tests, Lord knows they tried to figure what was going on. They found too late what was wrong. He just went to sleep one night. But we call him Hot Rod back when he was a kid. I called him Hot Rod and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, and he'll always be so much more to me. He'll always be Hot Rod. Oh, he'll always be Hot Rod. Oh, oh, Hot Rod.
You're cooking.
Thank you. Sorry, that was still. Thank you. We lost Rodney on January 20th. And we miss him. Of all my family, I'd say Rodney and I, even we didn't get to spend a lot of time together because of our age difference, but we were in many ways very much alike. Both athletic. I mean, champion golfer, really was. Great baseball player and all that. Where, and I'm more of a tennis player, but I turned down a baseball scholarship, which really pissed my stepdad off. But that's another story.
I want to ask you a question.
Huh.
When you were growing up, did you ever use your little brother to pick up girls? Yeah, I had a friend, Bobby, and he was about that old when he had a little brother, and when the little brother got like up year 2 years big enough to stand up in the front seat and ride around with him, he'd take him to the drive-in over at Slate.
No, I never did, but I blamed him for stuff.
And the girls would just flock around the car, and he said he got more girls that way.
That sounds like 2.5 men.
Well, I guess he was kind of.
So, at one point, Charlie Sheen looks at Jake and says, "You're better than a dog."
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go back an album now. This is from the Stonehill Sessions, which was recorded in this room. Well, not the library, but the room that's behind the room. I went to Ruidoso, New Mexico. I had to get away from everything for a little while. This was a little over a year ago, in the middle of the pandemic and the lockdown and everything. I got tired of looking at the same 26 walls around here, so I went rented a cabin in Ruidoso, and I looked at 4 walls for a few days. But I was using it as a writing retreat. Just me, 3 guitars, and a laptop. Before I even got there, I pretty much had this one ready to go. All I had to do was write it down. It's a song about missing being on the road, missing playing, sharing your music with people.
Miles of highway, 1,000 times I've been this way. Air is cold, sky is gray. You couldn't ask for a better day. There's a gypsy soul, and it's taken control, and it's time to go. So I rise today with a traveler's coat. No such thing as a dead-end road. You meet new friends, you feel alive. Road that bends, you wanna drive into the night time. There's a gypsy soul I found within. Each day we begin again, and I'm not trying to be someone that's not who I am anymore. I just want a road that's long, faithful friends, a good old song in the morning. For my gypsy soul. Gypsy soul I found within. Each day we begin again, and I'm not trying to be someone that's not who I am anymore. I just want a road that's long, faithful friends, a good old song in the morning. For my gypsy soul. Gypsy soul. So that's a real throwback to my folk singer kind of days.
So you got 5 minutes.
I have one song that I would like to
right.
share. And I only play this song a certain time of the year, and this is it. And it's not a Christmas song. Not a Halloween song either. But this is probably, of everything that's in my catalog, this is probably the oldest song that I will play in front of people of everything I've written. And I would have been, I'm 69 now, I was 21 when I wrote that song. And I was in, at the time I was based in Toronto. And it got to this time of year. And I had a little basement apartment I shared with a couple other guys. And I got a call from my family back in Detroit. That's about 4.5 hour drive. Hey, how you doing? Da, 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 and all this stuff. And my brother, matter of fact, my brother Rodney, baby brother, he says, what time are you getting here? Getting here for what? Well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Oh. And it hadn't even dawned on me because in Canada they have Thanksgiving in October. Kind of right around what we used to call Columbus Day. And I said, sorry, buddy, I can't make it. And I was a little broken heart about that. Now, he was 9 years old and he was disappointed. And I think I wouldn't have felt bad. I wouldn't have written the song if I hadn't felt so bad about disappointing him. But I couldn't sleep that night, and I went to take a walk. And I was right off Queen Street, not too far from Lake Ontario, and like western Toronto, on the way to Etobicoke and Mississauga. And we get lake effect snow up there, the same as they do like in Buffalo. And it was snowing. 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm walking. And everything got quiet. As the snow dampened all the sound and there was nothing moving. 3 a.m. Thanksgiving morning, walking through the snow that's falling on my nose, in my eyes, on the street. Even in the city I can find a time it isn't dirty. All the after midnight people inside asleep. Snowflakes form an almost endless blanket over all the houses, short light as they are, each one is unique. Lord, thank you for the snow, and Lord, thank you when it goes. For all there is in your world, Lord, thank you, I can see. So a little early, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Good one. It's been great having you, Wayne. Just love the
it's
music.
okay.
You're a hell of a songwriter. let me
I
tell you.
appreciate that, and I appreciate the invite.
Okay, well, have a good rest of the day, and thank you for being here. And now we're moving right on to our next performer. We have Stephen Valenzuela. Stephen, how you doing?
Doing all right, Harry. How you doing?
Doing good. Long time no see.
Been a minute.
In a minute, yeah. I got that new guitar there. Folks, Stephen Valenzuela, he's been to Nashville and he's been all over and had a record deal and from Las Cruces and all kinds of stuff, and you've heard him on here several times, and he's getting kind of famous around Dallas now, you know. So you might make it yet, Stephen.
I'll tell you what. All right, couple more years, I might be all right.
You might bet. Well, what you got for us today?
Well, I thought I'd do some old ones that I haven't done in a while. So
That's wonderful.
All right, you let me know if it sounds all right. All right.
All right.
All right. She walked out today, just like all the others. She called me a fool for letting her leave. I swear to your brother, I won't find another. Guess I'll lay here in this bed I made.
Guitar's a little loud if you can bring it down.
Guitar's a little loud?
Yeah. Maybe reposition a little bit.
All right. It's been pushing against me, and I keep floating away. And I ain't moving forward, trying to keep my head above the water. Yeah, it's getting harder to see, but it's the same old song, same old dance, same old reasons you'll have a chance, but yeah, you'll never make it out of here. up off your knees. It ain't that deep. Yeah, at least that's what they say. Oh, but it's easier said than done when you're not the one trying to find a little light in the dark. But it's the same old song, same old dance, same old reasons you'll have a chance. Well, yeah, you'll never make it out of here. Same old dirt on these back roads, same old songs on the radio. More things change and more they stay the same. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. It's getting harder to breathe. Yeah, someone throw me a line. It's getting harder to breathe. Yeah, someone throw me a line. Was this the same old song, same old dance, same old reasons you'll have a chance? But yeah, you'll never make it out of here. Same old dirt on these back roads, same old songs on the radio. More things change and more they stay the same. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. It's getting harder to breathe.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. Now let's try it out. What do
You got a
got?
lot of volume. You know that, don't you?
Can't help it.
You'd be a great busker. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Did you ever do that?
Yeah, several times, you know, when you're in college and you need a couple bucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get down there on the street and do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, this one's an old one. Hopefully I won't mess it up here. I just want you to know I thought about you today, not stutter, words to finally say. I'm sorry about the mistakes, I'm sorry about the heartaches. I guess that I was wrong, and I've been looking for a melody to erase this memory of you in my mind. And I've been looking for a remedy to begin about where we could be. And I realized, forget about me, not forget about you. It doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. Forget about me, not forget about you. It doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. If I can get through today, forget about yesterday, I might be a better man. Too many days not sober, forgetting that it's over, that I was wrong. And I've been looking for a melody to erase this memory of you in my mind.
That's the way it's supposed to go. I remember that. I was pretty happy about that.
The one I wrote for my my lovely partner, my wife, my friend. I've seen big city lights and miles of fences. Been to Hollywood, California, truth the consequences. Seen the lights coming up over Vegas as the sun goes down. Caught a sunrise over Hoover Dam. But I ain't never seen nothing like you. And I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, and you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can bet that no matter how hard this gets, yeah, I'll be here until the end. I try to tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. Sometimes there's no tomorrow to say what should be said. Sometimes you lack the courage and need to be led. Sometimes the words don't say all we want them to. Like I ain't ever seen nothing like you. Now I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, and you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can bet that no matter how hard this gets, yeah, I'll be here until the end. I try to tell you I love you every single day. I try to tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. I've seen big city lights and miles of fences. I've been to Hollywood, California, truth the consequences. And I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, and you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can't bet no matter how hard this gets. Yeah, I'll be here until the end. I gotta tell you I love you every single day. Gotta tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. And my words get in the way.
You grew up in Truth or Consequences, didn't you?
Well, you know, the whole family's from. My dad was in the army, so it's grew up there, but that's kind of home base.
You know where Moriarty is?
Yeah, all my family's there. My parents, I got aunts, uncles.
Moriarty?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Yeah. Best Mexican food buffet I've ever been to is there at Moriarty. I don't know if you ever went to that. I used to drive down, get on. I had a drugstore there in Truth Consequences I called on. Then there's a feed yard over there close to Moriarty, and I'd drive through there, and oh man, that was good on my way to Albuquerque.
I ain't never had, you don't get good Mexican food like that around here, Harry.
Boy, it's good over there. I tell you what, I don't know what they do different, but it's really, they really know how to do it. I love that last song you just did. That's a great one.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
I bet you got a lot of mileage with that one if you wrote that for your wife. Yeah.
It does all right sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll bet. All right. Okay, just keep on going. You're doing great.
Here we go.
Good to hear you.
All right, here's a song for my babies. I've been sitting here just thinking, I've been wasting too much time chasing down all these rainbows. My head down, just running blind. If I knew then what I know now, well, I'd be writing songs everybody sings, gold watches and diamond rings, fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills, a big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey, bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. I've been sitting here just thinking, maybe it's all not that bad. I ain't got no gold records on my wall, but I've got 3 girls that call me dad. I would have missed it all if I was writing songs everybody sings, gold watches and diamond rings, with fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills, a big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey, bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. Given every chance to do it, I'd do it all again, knowing damn well that how this story ends. If I was writing songs everybody sings, gold watches and diamond rings, with fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills, a big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey, bent and hellbound, getting whiskey, bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I know now.
All right.
Got 2 more here.
You're doing good. You got 10, 11 more minutes.
All right, sounds good. So, go for an old one here. This is for all my guitar playing friends out there. Sit right there and have a beer. Lend me your ear. Let's get drunk and tell lies. 'Cause I've been burned and I've been bruised. I went all in with everything to lose. I didn't make it out a better man. And I cast all my favors in for heartbreak, loneliness, and sin. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories in these bars, singing songs and playing guitars. Always for the love and never for the money. There's no fortune, no fame, but we do it all the same. Hell, I wouldn't change a thing. And I've cashed all my favors in for late night band rides and getting drunk with friends. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories. I've cast all my favors in for heartbreak, loneliness, and sin. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories. Let's drink to the memories. Oh, thank you for memories.
Thank you.
You got them in the palm of your hand.
All right, here we go. I smoke too many cigarettes. This place is always a mess. I get lonely when I'm alone. I feel like I want to cry. I think about our sacrifice, what we've done to try to make it work. And then I drink to hide all the pain that I feel inside. Maybe I should try to let it go. But what am I to do when you're not around? You picked me up when I fell down. I know it's cliche, but baby, that's the truth. You're like the sun on a cloudy day. You always have the right words to say. You never know what you mean to me. 'Cause you are beautiful. Oh yeah. To me. Never lost my sight about the way we kissed at night. Could have set fire to the world. So I guess I'll leave my heart with you. Just be careful what you do. Bring it back to me someday. But what am I to do when you're not around? Pick me up when I fell down. I know it's cliche, but baby, that's the truth. You're like the sun on a cloudy day. You always have the right words to say. You'll never know what you mean to me. 'Cause you are beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful. Oh yeah, to me. What am I to do when you're not around? You picked me up when I fell down. I know it's cliche, but baby, that's the truth. You're like the sun on a cloudy day. You always have the right words to
Encore. Encore.
We got time for one more?
Yep, you got time.
All right, one more.
Let's see. Thanks for having me on here. I appreciate it. For anybody that's out there listening, thanks for hanging out and listening. If you want to walk, let's walk. Wanna ride, let's ride. Sit here and do nothing, well, baby, that's alright. Wanna chill, we can chill. Wanna dance, we can dance. Have it all planned out, don't leave it all up to chance. 'Cause I don't care where I'm going, no, I really don't. Got no way of knowing whether it's well or in wrong. So I sit here, let the chips fall where they may. Just hope and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Let's rock, wanna roll, let's roll. Take the same real fast so we can take it slow. Head off to the mountains, baby, down to the sand. Following each other's arms, laughing hand in hand. 'Cause I don't care where I'm going, no, I really don't. Got no way of knowing whether it's well or in wrong. So I sit here, let the chips fall where they may. Just hope and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Oh, and if I could have one wish to make upon these stars, it'd be to stay right where we are. So the promise of tomorrow's only here for today. So I get down on my knees and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Oh, such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much for coming to play for us again, Stephen. Just love your music and all that stuff. And
Cheers. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Or Saturday. What's today? Saturday.
Thursday, Saturday, yeah. Have a nice rest of the weekend. Hope your football team wins and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see you next time. Okay, folks. That was Stephen Valenzuela. And now for the star of the show. The star of the show, coming to you from his studio over on the north side of Dallas somewhere. I give you Ace Pounder. There he is.
Thank you.
Ace,
What
how
a
you doing?
build-up. How could I'm concerned that I'll disappoint after that much of a build-up, but I'll do my very best.
Oh, you're never disappointing. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta say, seriously, I do feel, listening to the rest of the folks today, I really feel like I'm on the varsity team with these guys. This is an impressive group of people to sit and listen to and then have to continue afterwards. But so
Makes you want to up your game, doesn't it?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to be weird. I'm going to do a whole, a mixture of different instruments. And this is there. So there will be a couple of costume changes. I warn you ahead. I'm going to have to take off my headset to put stuff on and off. But I won't change my clothing. I promise. You're safe with that. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's great to be here. Again, honored to be part of the varsity squad here today. So,
Well, you're one of them.
Oh, thank you. Well, I sure feel there. Well, this is what I'm going to start with. Clearly, I've got a base here. Is the guys on Wednesday night were kind enough to say nice things about this this composition, which I did years and years and years ago just as a poem, and then I put it to this kind of thing, and came out with this. I guess you'd call it a chant. I don't know. I'm not sure what the right. It's kind of it's kind of that style of walking bass that was big in the '30s, and which was closer to when I was born than today. So let's leave with that. Anyway, this is called "I Am Alone." Tailing trails of bloodshot eyes, space night, white-lined fantasy. The sky's all fogged with city grow, no more road. Just syncopated pothole rhythms, windy, eerie tire chords, Miles Davis Doppler horns, wither sinking through the night. I am alone, I am alone, I am alone. Cigarettes and sparkler traces, blazing red exploding stars from careless hands in top-down cars. They're all taking 5. They came to drive. Well, works from lurks, well, hey, dichotomy. I'm reeling slow and floating in. The car is driven by my twin, freeing me to drift inside. I am alone, I am alone, I am alone. I am alone, I am alone, I am alone. Well, road calm spreads out through my blood, drugging me like windows stare, seeing all and nothing there. The road begins to dance. I'm in a trance. Then down the chute to driveway time, finding I am at my home, stumbling into normal zone, stopping like a dropping stone. I am alone, I am alone, I am alone. I am alone, I am alone, I am alone. A little beatnik action for your Saturday. Hold on.
Wait a minute. There we go. I love that song. Yeah. Anyone who's listening, if they've never tried to play the guitar and sing, what he was doing is kind of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Time. It takes some coordination to play that bass like that and sing.
I'm still working on it, but I love the effect. I really love the sound of it. It's really cool.
It's a cool sound, yeah.
It's hard to I gotta say it's harder to do than it looks. It's like, but
Well,
I'm practicing. But everybody was so nice about saying that they liked the song. I figured I'd give it a shot. And it was written driving home. I mean, it was driving home from work late at night, because in those days those are the kind of jobs I got that you got off really late at night or really early in the morning, depending on what it was. And just driving home thinking about the stuff.
there's been a lot of songs written that way, haven't there?
I bet, because you're sitting alone, you're thinking by yourself. The important thing as a tip from us pros to songwriters, do not try doing that while you're driving. In other words, do not take out the phone and
That's dangerous, yeah.
Hey, I got a great idea, Harry. I just was. All right.
There you go.
This is just called Playing for the Day. Now that I'm getting on, I've learned what the old folks say. It's not about the money. Life is playing for the day, playing for the day. Playing for the joy of living. How can we keep from giving to our neighbors and our friends? Playing for the day. Playing grateful for creation from a well of celebration, from deep where we begin. Music is meditation. Music is prayer. Music is diversity sailing in the air. Brings us all together, frees us all to say, music is our message, we're just playing for the day. Just to be together for the sake of one another, mingling the singing of our souls, playing for the day. Playing unself-conscious freedom, find your voice and please come join in, let's be whole.
You're becoming quite the banjo player.
You know, it's funny what this practice stuff does. It's amazing. You know, they were right. After all those years, I finally figured out they're right. Practicing is healthy.
Finally, at this late date, we figure out what the secret was.
Exactly, you know.
All these guys been practicing all this time.
Hey, better late than ever. Rather than never. No, that's what I meant. Yeah, better late than never, so...
That's true.
All right, now this is going to be, this I played before on Wednesdays, but this I wanted to try it with banjo and see how it came out. I just have kind of positive feelings about this, and so I'll give it a shot. This is another one of those true stories. Well, it's self-explanatory. It's called A Toast to Missouri Jane. I was working as a farmhand in Missouri, Ozark County, when I came across a marker on the ground. Alone beneath some bushes, a leery little stream with rushes, it appeared to be a headstone that I found. I guessed that I was walking in what once had been a graveyard, though there was nothing much to say, so standing there, it had all been washed away, except for a lonely marker. Only a solitary headstone showed some care. The words stood out defiantly, affirming with no doubting, here was the grave of Missouri Jane, and she's gone but not forgotten. So let's take a toast to Missouri Jane and spare her time allotted. More than 100 years along, and still she's not forgotten. Died, it said, just short of 1900, before she lived a life to 25. But something about her caused her friends to celebrate her, so let us keep her memory alive. The words still stood out defiantly, affirming with no doubting, here was the grave of Missouri Jane, she's gone but not forgotten. So let's drink a toast to Missouri Jane and cheer her time allotted. More than 100 years along, and still she's not forgotten.
I just looked it up on the map on my iPhone. That's like 119 miles from Pierce City, Missouri. That's where my great grandparents are buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cool area. It's a beautiful area of the country. Man.
That's like east. That's like northeast of Branson,
right?
Where Ozark County and Pierce City. That's like northwest.
Right. That's cool.
All right. So you
one more costume change.
Was that a true story? Sort of. You can't hear me, can you?
Apologies.
Did you actually see that grave in Ozark County?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the story. It's a true story. I was just I was planting trees for somebody.
How did you get a job planting trees in Ozark County, Missouri?
It's a long story. It involves two very close friends, one of whom is still around. The other, James, passed away a couple of years ago. Who talked me into it. I mean, I had no intention of going there. We were going to Mexico together. We went and we did a train travel through Mexico, including, yes, I'm not kidding, a Mexican train wreck. And we got back up to, what was it, Tucson, right, because we were all kind of staying in Tucson. And I had just quit this horrible job that I had. And they said, so what are you doing? And I said, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. And they said, well, why don't you come home with us to the Ozarks? And I have not changed at all in my entire life. Of course, I was going to say yes. Interesting? Sure, why not? And it was great. And I lived there for 6 months. And I got jobs doing all kinds of dehorning cattle. I mean, I did not get the glamorous stuff, I hesitate to well, there's some stories that are best not said. Anyway, but I did all the traditional disgusting stuff that people did on a farm because I was a low man on the totem pole, and I knew nothing. So when you know nothing and you live in the country, that's what you do.
Cool. Okay, that's great.
All right, let me try it.
Do another song.
All right, this is I did this on Wednesday and nobody got mad, so I decided I'll do it again. This is my reaction to a lot of this stuff. I don't know what. Not everything is political, boys and girls. Most stuff in life is just sort of pretty much the way it is. That's anyway. Probably preaching to the choir here, but yeah, this is called That'll Show 'Em. Because I was trying to figure out, people seem to be doing things that they should know will hurt them. And I don't know. So anyway. I'm gonna flush my veins with chlorine bleach. Not wear sunscreen on the beach. Eat toxic waste like Texas peaches. I don't trust vaccines. Give me leeches. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em that they should never look down their noses at me. I'm gonna bite my nose to spite my face. Give up my place in the human race. Hold my breath and refuse to play until they let me have my way. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em they should never look down their noses at me. I'll hurt myself to make them mad. I hate them all that much. I'll shoot and stab and poison myself to put their knickers in a bunch. So I'm gonna pee in a public swimming pool. Challenge strangers out to a duel. keep our kids out of public school and take offense like a total fool. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em. That'll show 'em they should never look down their noses at me. Okay.
That'll show him.
That comes from the just be smart, get your shot, you know. Good grief. All right, this one is well, you know this, Harry. This is written about a mutual friend, and this is alleged to be true. I can't go any further than that and say that it is true because I wasn't there. And he told me the story, and as is the case with many good stories, I didn't want to ask. You know, I didn't want to get too much knowledge about it because it was funny the way it came out, and that was good enough for me. So this is allegedly true. Well, I have a friend who's had a rough time. He's been laid up for a month or 3. First it was his hip, and then it was his back, and finally they replaced his knee. He asked his doctor, "What is the matter? Why have my 4 joints become such wrecks?" The doctor chuckled, shook his head and said, "You can blame it on sex. You can blame it on sex. That's what caused these effects. It's not a curse or a hex. You can blame it on sex." My friend was astonished and a little amused at the news that his doctor spread. He said, "You mean my condition is the result of contortions that I managed so long ago in bed?" The doctor laughed, looked him in the eye and said, "That's exactly what I said." He said, "You can blame it on sex. It's not a cause by, that's what caused the effects. It's not a curse or a hex. You can blame it on sex." He says, "I know that you were a young man once because you sure are an old man now. So I guess that it's good that you had your fun because it's over for you and how." Now, as you can guess, my friend is having trouble deciding what to think of this all. On the one hand, he still feels like a shack of, we'll let that off. The other hand, he had a ball. From my perspective, I must admit that there are far worse ways to go. It's not that he was hurting from counting beans or playing tic-tac-toe. He can blame it on sex. That's what caused these effects. Not a curse or a hex. He can blame it on sex. And now, thank you, sir. I am going. Harry and I, last time I did this with piano, figured out this was the way to put the mic, was to put it up here. And I hope I just managed to do that without causing any squeals or otherwise horrible sounds that were going through the ether, but there. How's the sound on the piano? Is it too loud or is it okay?
It's okay.
Okay, cool. This is a song that I actually wrote a long time ago, but I've sort of brought it back because I like it. I remember the time when we first realized that we were more than friends. That night outside of Disneyland, when we started to hold hands. I recall the warmth of our first kiss. We were both surprised at the way the world just opened up when I looked into your eyes. Oh, Susanna, I really did love you, even though I had to say goodbye and get back on the road. I remember the night I said goodbye. I felt like such a fool, but I had to keep on traveling, and you said you understood. Oh, Susanna, I really did love you, even though I had to leave you and get back on the road. Now that I can look back on us from the vantage point of time and treasure those bright days and nights when the world was yours and mine. Oh, Susanna, I really did love you. I think we would have been just fine if I never did had moved on. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, you see. I will always be a part of you, and you a part of me.
Beautiful.
Do I have time for another one, or should I just stop?
Oh, you got plenty of time.
Oh, cool. Okay. I am going to do. This is one that I really think this is it's a nice piece of work in my own humble estimation. I like what I did with this, but I have never been able to sing it as well as I would like. And what I really would like is to have that lovely person who explained singing to us on one of our meetings. I'd love for her to sing this, but I'm kind of shy about offering such stuff. But anyway, this is called "And It All Comes Down to Love," as it does. Night shines its madness upon us. We are wrapped tight in its glow. Emotions mirror our motions, exchanging the smiles weave with our fingers to hold. There is such love in our dancing. Rhythms that just we can hear. Feeling your aura surround me. Releasing our boundaries without any question or fear. It's all about affection. Reflective recognition, our sacred sweet creation, and it all comes down to love. Just like music, so that's Amelia. We are alone in a crowd. It don't make no difference what the band is playing. We're touching and dancing and saying, I love you right out loud. It's all about affection, reflective recognition, our sacred sweet creation, and it all comes down to love.
Hey, that's classic.
Oh, thank you.
All right, way to go, way to go, Ace. Great set.
Thank you. Did I earn my place among the varsity squad?
You were right in there. I don't
Good.
know if
That's a good. That's all I care to be is right in there.
you were right in there.
That.
Okay, and Wayne,
You've
thank you
always
very
been
much.
varsity, Ace. You've always been varsity.
He's varsity, and Michael Brandenberger, definitely varsity. And thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys playing. Great show. And all that stuff. And
rock on.
I guess that's
There's
it.
the new one, Ace.
Oh yeah. Can I see that?
Oh yeah.
It's gorgeous. Look at that. And
What is that?
I got
Off a bit.
It's a P90 based on the P90, which I happen to really, really like. I have a P90 that it just the leads.
The P90 pickup has a real interesting bite that you can't get off of like a humbucker. Humbucking pickup sounds real good, except it's really thick. Stratocasters are a little thin.
Right, but this,
and P90 is kind of like a Goldilocks moment.
Yes, well said. Hey, you must be one of them writers, man, that come up with a phrase like that.
Don't tell anybody. My mom thinks I'm a piano player in a whorehouse. Right?
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Y'all have a good weekend, and we will see y'all next time. We'll do this all over again as soon as we can. So
Cool.
Thanks again, Harry.
Thanks,
Okay.
everybody. Sounded great.
Okay, push that little button and I'll be over. Thank all you folks over on Facebook. Thank you. We appreciate it. And Wayne's playing us a song. We'll see y'all. Thanks, folks. Thanks for coming.